they call him with the block. That's going to send number 10, Christian Cameron, or excuse me. Yes, number 10, Christian Cameron to the line to shoot 2. Once again, 2:16 to go. Albernet leads 38. Hey, there looks like we were on here, Mac.
Are we good? Are we back?
Scroll this way a little bit more.
Yep.
Looks like we're back. Wildcats
Mick, if you
fans,
can hear, let us know. Give us a message, Mick.
Sorry for the delay there. We're 52 seconds to go here in the third. It's 42 for the Pirates, 29 for the Wildcats. Shot attempt up by Gavin Pospisil is no good.
Oh, wow.
Rebound goes to Blake Willenberg, who passes it into Logan Heath. It's tipped by Moyle of
Albernet definitely got a hand on that one.
Logan Heath, the inbound for the Wildcats. There's a pass attempt out to Braxton Van Alst, who quickly gets it, dribble drive into the lane, who kicks out to Storm Mathias. Shot fake, drives, kicks it back out to Blake Willenberg, passes it around to Braxton Van Alst. Wildcats reset at top of the key. Ball goes into the corner to Gavin Pospisil, who dribbles back to the top of the key, throws a skip pass to Blake Willenberg. Gets it back to Storm Mathias, who's going to again reset the offense. 21 seconds. Looks like Coach Carlson's heading out there telling the Cats for one shot here.
I like it. I think that's a good idea. You know, you're got an opportunity to take a three-pointer, maybe get down by 11, but you're not giving up any more
drives,
points.
Takes a quick step, picks out to Storm for 2.
Attaboy.
With 7 seconds to go.
Nice jump shot.
Cats got to pick up the defense here a little bit. Albernet down the floor quickly. Long three-point attempt. No good by Cameron Christensen, or excuse me, Christian Cameron. That's the end of the third. Pirates lead 42-31. That's a good quarter there by the Wildcats, Mac.
Yeah. Wildcats did all right. They offensively seem a little better. They got to get their feet going on defense. So we got 6 team fouls to their 2, which means we're not moving our feet on defense and we're not putting pressure on their defense.
I agree. It looks like the Wildcats lived and died by the 3 there in that first half. Three-pointers made by the Wildcats, 2 by Blake Willenberg, 1 by Gavin Pospisil.
It's like the only one we really got in foul trouble. Gavin's got 3 fouls, but wouldn't say it's quite foul trouble yet.
Cody Ratliff has asked for a score update. Cody, if you want the score, you should be listening to the webcast, my friend.
They have internet in Center Point?
I don't know. He probably has to pay his mother-in-law for that, Mac, and I don't know
if he paid his bill.
If he's paid his bill for the month.
He might not have paid his bill. Well, we get the ball first. That's a plus. Down 11.
Looks like Blake Willenberg had inbound the ball for the Wildcats from the sideline. He gets it in quickly, and it's stolen by Albernet, who takes it on the floor. Great
that went off his leg.
Play
That's our ball.
By Gavin Pospisil. It goes off the leg of Cameron of the Albernet Pirates, and Central City has the ball. Great defensive play there by Gavin Pospisil.
I thought for a second there they might have called him on the wrist. Thought they were going to call foul. The refs did a good job of noticing.
Oh, Gavin tries to dribble around, loses control, but he gets it back to Braxton Van Alst.
Albernet's playing a tough man-to-man right now.
Yeah, Albernet coming out and getting, looks like Jeff Christopherson. He's up off the bench clapping his hands. He wants his kids to play harder.
Well, it's go time. It's win or go home this time of year. And this usually brings out the best in kids.
Ball goes into Gavin Pospisil, gets it out to Mikey, who kicks it out to Braxton for 3. No good, off the side of the rim. Albernet goes to Moyle.
It's a little bit short. Braxton didn't get his legs into it.
Excuse me, that was Jordan Stewart with the rebound. Ball goes into Stewart. He kicks it back out. Cats have done a good job on Joey Phillips for tonight. He's only got a couple of three-point attempts off. There's a long three-point attempt.
Oh, wow, that was a heck of a shot.
By Christian Cameron for 3, and he drains it.
We were right in his face. Blake had his hand in his face, his elbow in his face, his armpit was even in his face.
And it was a long ways out, too. He was about 5 feet away from the three-point line there. There's a drive by Blake Willenberg just off the mark on the short shot attempt. Moyle with the ball quickly down the lane. Layup is missed. Braxton Van Alst with the rebound.
Braxton, little guy in the trees.
Braxton, oh, he's dribbling all over the place. Kicks it out to Blake Willenberg for 3. It's good. Blake Willenberg with his 3rd three-pointer of the half.
Great looking shot by Blake. Blake's feeling it right now. He's 3 for his last 3.
Cats cut the lead to 11.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff got old man bladder. He just has to go.
Next thing
Looks
we
like,
got here, we've got zone defense still by the Wildcats.
Moyle with a quick drive inside, kicks it over to.
Wow.
Good shot there by Jordan Stewart. Jordan
kinda-
Stewart now with a quiet 8 points so far. He's just been workmanlike tonight. He's getting all of his points inside from garbage rebounds and kicking it back up, and also just working hard inside tonight.
He's a hustler.
5:55 left to go in the half. Excuse me, in the game. It's the Pirates 47, the Wildcats 34.
You know, is Jordan related to Tom Stewart?
I have no idea. Tom Stewart, there's a blast from the past for Albernet fans.
I saw him last week at
Storm
State
Matthias
Speech.
trying to get a little fancy there on the dribble through his legs. Dribbles it off his foot out of bounds for the turnover on the Wildcats. Moyle inbounds here for the Pirates.
Game slowed down a lot here. Albernet's not looking to push the ball. They're looking to run a little bit of clock here as well. Good
Rebound
defense
here
by Braxton.
Mike. Kicks over to Braxton Van Alst. Looked like Moyle was real upset there. Thought he should have got the foul called there. Kicks over to Logan Heath. Logan with a little dribble drive inside and does draw the
Fouled on the
foul.
arm.
Looks like the foul's going to be there on Ian Boline. He's been kind of quiet here. He had a quick 7 there in the first half, and he's been real quiet here in the second half.
It's like Blake Willenberg is going to check back in. He's in for the shooter.
Excuse
for
me,
Logan.
the foul was called on Joey Phillip. It's his 4th foul. That's a big call there, Mac.
Oh, that's a big one. His shot is smooth. They like having him out at the three-point line.
Shots up by Logan on the free throw attempt, and it's good. That's Heath's first points of the game. He'll get another one here, try to double his output so far.
We like making our free throws late in the game. This is where games are won or lost at the free throw line. It's a big one here.
Cats still down by 12. Logan shot attempt is up and also good.
Great looking shot by Logan. He looked real confident. Nice job, Logan.
Logan, that's a kid who doesn't get a lot of credit for the scoring side of things, but man, that kid puts it all out in the line on defense. Oh, there's a quick almost steal by Blake Willenberg. Tips it out of bounds. Albernet's ball still.
Logan is a defensive specialist. He gets up in your grill and he's like a shadow. I think he might be closer than his shadow.
That might be his new nickname, the Shadow. There's a pass attempt in there to Stewart, knocked away by Mikey. Ball is still back out to Albernet, who kicks it around. They're swinging around the top of the key. They're trying to look for the 3, and it looks like we got a pushing foul there on Cody Gray. Fouls Moyle. Moyle's going to head to the line here for a 1-on-1.
Moyle could have been called for an offensive screen right there, moving.
Yeah, it looked to me like they got Cody there trying to fight through the screen. He's not happy with the call.
I think they called him because he lifted his arm up in the air. If he would have just ran through, I think they would have called that a Moyle.
Coach Carlson grabs him, puts him on the bench, puts Blake Willenberg back in the game here. Moyle's first shot attempt is up and good.
I think he said he was shooting 49%. After he made that one, if I do my math right, it looks like we might have a chance at a rebound here.
Yep, Wildcats better block out here. We've got Storm Matthias and Michael Walker in deep for us. Shot is up, and he makes them both.
He beat the odds, made them both.
Cindy McCarthy, if I hear you're listening now, I had a shout out here earlier to your former coach, Jerry Carson. He was bringing up how he was talking about never give away the baseline and always box out. There's Moyle with the dribble drive down the lane. Shot attempt is good, and the foul. He'll head for another one. Moyle, quick down the lane, Mac. That was about 2 steps from half court, it seemed like, and he was to the hoop.
Moyle looks like he's about 6'10". I think he goes about 6'4", but long legs. He seems like he took about 2-3 steps from the half court line and laid it up. Michael Walker just couldn't get to him and kind of runs into the back of him and knocks Moyle into the mat up against the wall. I think Moyle's okay though. He got up a little gingerly, but he's in the huddle now and he looks like he's all right.
Man, Mikey Walker, it's his second foul. Essentially, cheerleaders trying to get the Wildcat fans back into it. Wildcats were headed down to 8 at one point here, and the score lead now is again 15. It's 51-36, 4:49 to go.
This is a very, very key 2 minutes in the game. If we're going to get back in this, it's going to be with defense and offensive efficiency. I talked to Carlson about offensive efficiency. He spoke highly about how they did a good job. They needed to do a good job of protecting the ball and making their shot.
If Coach McGovern has anything up the sleeves. Oh, Coach McGovern with no sleeves tonight, Mac. He's got that sweater vest on. So if Coach McGovern has anything in his back pocket, he needs to break it out right now.
His arms are definitely not warm.
Moyle completes the three-point play. He now has 10 points himself.
Moyle's making some shots from the free throw line.
Scores 52-36.
The reach-in foul on Albernette.
It's only their team fifth. It'll be out of bounds, Central City from the sideline here.
Well, the good news is from now on we'll have at least 1 and 1 from here on out. 4:34 left. We're gonna have to make some shots with the clock stopped.
Blake Willenborg inbounds the ball to Storm Matthias, kicks it back to Blake at the top of the key, sets up the offense, kicks it out to Gavin Postisil, dribbles around, back to Willenberg. Willenberg with the shot fake, dribbles inside, dribbles back, skips over to Braxton Van Alst. Braxton setting the offense back up again now for the Cats. He dribbles down, passes off to Willenberg, who dribbles around the key, kicks it over to a wide open Logan Heath, who misses the jumper.
A little deep.
Rebound Albernette, who's down the floor quickly. There's a dribble drive and a layup. Good.
Christian's a little guy, but he is quick.
Yeah, Christian Cameron now he's lighting it up for the Pirates here in the second half. He's got 7. There's Willenberg with another three-point attempt just off the mark. He's already made 3 this half.
Hesitated just a little bit. I think Blake's got to go up strong. It's senior year, last game. It's go time.
Logan Heath tried to secure that rebound. They're just off his fingertips. It'll be Albernette ball. Moyle to inbound the ball there underneath the hoop. Excuse me, that was Joey Phillips inbound ball. Ball's over to Stewart now, who kicks it back out to Phillip at the top of the key. Albernette resetting their offense up.
We're in man-to-man.
Phillip kicks over to Moyle, gets it inside for an easy backdoor cut layup. Missed, but rebounded and good by Nick White. Nick White has 8 points himself now for Albernette. Albernette really has nobody up top, but they've separated this or spread the scoring out tonight. Storm Matthias a three-point attempt. It's down and pops back out. White gets the rebound. He brings it back down the floor. Albernette sets the offense up. They kick it over to Stewart. Stewart looks inside. Phillip, no good. Kicks it back out here to White. White dribbles around to the top of the key. He's going to go down the lane and try to shoot a shot attempt up over top of Logan Heath, and it's good. White with another 2. He's got 10 points on the game now, Mac.
That's a nice finger roll. You see it look like the Iceman style.
Gavin Postill down the floor quick and just shoots a 3. No offense run there. He's off the mark. 2:40 to go. It's 58 Albernette to 36 Central City.
Well, it's kind of go time now. It's kind of do or die. We've got to have a lot of stops. They have
Moyle
too
with
many
another
more buckets.
drive inside. Kind of cuts through a few defenders there. Misses the layup. Rebound is fought around. It's still rolling around. It looks like the Wildcats come up with it. Gavin Postill's on the floor. Kicked it out to Blake Willenberg, who's down the floor quickly. Layup attempt, no good.
Looked like Blake had a layup there for a second, but just couldn't get his body in the right position to kiss it off the glass.
Team Bowline slows the ball down a little bit now for the Wildcats. Kick it over to Phillip, inside to White. White does not take it, kicks it back to Phillip. Long three-point attempt. Ooh, and he's good again. Long three-point attempt for Joey Phillip. That's his third 3 of the second half here. Joey Phillip, he attempted 118. He was a 33% from three-point on the season. He might be more than that. Braxton Van Alst shoots a 3. It's blocked partially by Phillip. Rebound goes in there to Stewart. Stewart kicks it over to Bowline. Bowline brings her down the floor. Bowline dribbles around the key, kicks it over to Moyle. Moyle's guarded there very closely by Logan Heath. Gets around him, kicks it over to Stewart. Stewart down in the corner to Bowline. Back up Stewart at the top of the key. Looks inside to Phillip. Real quickly back to Bowline. It's stolen by Gavin Postill, who's leading the fast break down the floor. He's got White. Shot attempt is up, and he's fouled by White. No good. Set Gavin Postill the line for 2. Good heads-up play there by Gav to try to take it on there. White wasn't turned around quite there at the time to see where Gav was. 1:18 left to go in the game. Gavin shooting pair here. First shot is up. Rims around and is good.
It's like Isaac Campbell's checking into the game. Senior, he's going to get about a minute 18 here of some time as the game ends. Isaac has done a great job for us in his short time of playing basketball, and I know Carlson talked about him being one of the hardest working kids he's got.
Gavin's second shot attempt is up is good. I agree. Isaac, probably from a couple of years ago, never played basketball before, is easily the most improved player the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's done
really
a great
put in some
job.
good time. Looks like Bowline heads to the top of the key. He kicks it over there to Cameron, who kicks it back to Bowline. Ball back now again to Cameron. Looks like Alburnett just running a little triangle offense here, trying to run some clock. Cameron back again with the ball here. 1 minute to go in the game. Alburnett not looking to score here. They kick it out to White, and they're just trying to run down the clock here. Hard fought there in the third quarter, but the speed, athleticism, especially the height. Oh, there's a wide open White inside.
He took a couple steps, but at this point, with no one within 20 feet of him, I guess the refs are just going to let him do it.
That's 12 now for White. He's got a couple of late baskets here. There's a dribble drive in there by Blake Willenberg. Kicks it out to Sam Hall, who drives down this lane. Ooh, and is rejected by Moyle. Ryan Moyle still in the game here. 25 seconds. I'm not sure if I was Coach Christopherson, if I'd still want him in there. He's probably easily their best player, Mac.
Yeah, right there. Moyle could have easily hurt an ankle or something there.
Sam Hall the inbound for the Wildcats. 25 seconds to go on the clock. Kicks over to Blake Willenberg. Looks back inside to Isaac Campbell. They're trying to get the ball to Ike. They want Ike to score.
Yep,
they get into him again. Ball's into Ike. He is pushed.
Isaac
no call.
fell down. It looks like he's all right. He might have twisted his ankle a little bit. He got a shot up.
Ball got rejected.
He's hurting. He's limping. Hope Isaac's okay.
Looks like Alburnett's going to dribble the ball around and run the clock out. 3, 2, 1, and that's the game. First round game here. The game goes to Alburnett Pirates with a score of 63-38. Good job by the Wildcats. Looks like the Wildcats were led here tonight by Blake Willenberg with 9 points, all coming in the second half. Cats put up a great third quarter. They just looked like out of the fourth quarter, their coach Jeff Christopherson of Alburnett, had something to say to his team. Said, "Hey, we got to pick it up here. These guys, we can't let them back into the game." And they closed the door, Mac.
Yeah, I think they're balanced scoring. I'm looking up at the scoreboard right now. They've got 11, 7, 11, 10, and 12. So pretty balanced scoring by their lineup, which is deadly with a high school team. If you got 4 kids that can score in double figures, you're pretty solid. Alburnett's got a good squad. They're a tough team. Wildcats have nothing to be ashamed of. They played hard. We just kind of got outplayed tonight.
I agree. It looked like Alburnett was led tonight by actually their 6th player, number 40, Nicholas Wilson White. He had 8 here in the second half. A couple of baskets there coming late. He led all scorers tonight here with 12. Boyle tonight for the Pirates had 9 points. Joey Phillip also added 9 points for the Pirates, and it looked like Jordan Stewart had 10 points for the Pirates.
Yeah,
they definitely balanced, and they're going to be a tough out here. I'm curious who the second game here will go to. Central City played Central Decatur earlier in the year and actually defeated them. They were beat both times by North Lynn, Central City was, but the funny part about this, Mac, is that in the previous 2 seasons, Central City has also beat Central Decatur, but North Lynn has lost to them in both occasions. North Lynn did not have Central Decatur on the schedule this year, so this might end up being a more interesting game than I think some fans expect.
You never know. I mean, high school basketball, this time of year, a couple players have their best night, and one person has a little bit of foul trouble. I mean, obviously, North Lynn's going to have to make sure Hilmer's in good standing, but they're pretty balanced, both North Lynn and
I agree, Mac. Just to run through the quick scoring for Central City, Braxton Van Alst with 5 points, all those coming in the first half. Blake Willenberg with 9. Gavin Pospisil adding 6 points. Logan Heath had a couple free throws for 2 points in the second half. Cody Gray hit 3 free throws in the first half. He ended with 3 points. Sor Matthias with a couple of buckets and a couple of free throws. He ends his senior career with 6 points tonight. And Michael Walker, who played a great first half, he kind of went quiet in the second half, but he ends with 4 points as well.
Didn't seem like he got the ball at all. He didn't really have a good chance. Alburnett's defense really put a lot of pressure on our guards, and we just had a hard time getting the ball.
Agreed. Yeah, their length. They have a couple of smaller guards, but their length on the inside, and especially from Moyle, he takes the ball to the basket real quick, and he's a hard person to defend, Mac.
Yeah, Moyle, Stewart, and White. All 3 of those guys are tough, and you got Phillip out wide that's got some long arms and can hit a 3. They're a tough team. So congratulations to the Wildcats on a good season, hard-fought season. Thanks for everyone for listening, and look forward to more Wildcat athletics as we will plan on doing this for a lot more games.
I agree. Just want to give a last shout out to our 4 seniors, Blake Willenberg, Isaac Campbell, Gavin Pospisil, and Storm Matthias. As they end their Wildcat basketball career, I know Coach Carlson's going to deeply miss all 4 of those guys.
Absolutely, we will. We'll miss them not only on the court, but also in the classroom and hallways. It's always tough to see seniors go, but at the same time, they're moving on to the next stage of their life, and we wish them the best. All great kids that we're having graduate from Central City.
Agreed, and the good part is all 4 of those guys will be out for on the Central City track team. And a lot of our basketball boys will either be out for track or they'll be playing golf for Coach Byers. And along with our girls team too, Cindy McCarthy's going to have the girls track team. They started practice this week. She'll have them ready to roll too. We open up the season here in the 3rd week of March, an indoor meet at
Cornell.
Excuse me?
Cornell.
No, we actually
Cornell,
we're actually going to open up at
Waterloo?
we're going to open up in Wartburg this year again. Indoor meet there on Tuesday, and then we'll go to on Friday there, the 18th. We have our conference indoor. So 2 indoor meets that week, and then we'll open up the week after. 2 weeks after that on the 30th with our first outdoor meet at Cascade.
Let's make sure, too, everyone, make sure you come out and support our kids and our athletes. I know we're really excited about our home meets, but anytime you can get up and see our kids on the road as well, they always appreciate fans yelling for them on the road.
Agreed. And last but not least, Mac, this upcoming Monday, Central City will be hosting the Tri-Rivers individual speech contest. Coach Donnie Hansen has a great speech team this year. They had a great group session, and now with the individual season kicking off here, we are lucky enough to hold individual speech contests. So come out and check out our Wildcat speech.
Absolutely. The group speech had, I believe, at least 3 or 4 Division I ratings. None of them got qualified for All-State, but they all did a good job, and in my book, they could have made it there. Hopefully the individual speech season goes as well as the group one did, so everyone come out and check that out as well.
Hey, we just got a shout out here from Mark Kirscher. The Kirsch giving us a shout out saying we did a good job. Well, thank you, Mark. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Mark.
We also appreciate all your help. You help us out with everything up at Central City with the scoreboards, the track team. Thank you, Mark. We're going to sign off. I'm Matt Weiss.
I'm Jason McLaughlin.